Where all the great music is happening around town. That's why we bring this guy in to talk with us. Chad Taylor joining us. Hello, sir.
Hello. How are we doing today?
Good to see you.
Doing great. What's happening in the world of our local music showcase?
Bunch of stuff happening, and we're moving now. This is the time of year, as the weather dictates, that we're moving kind of indoors. So this is kind of our last real gasp this weekend to try and check out some outdoor stuff. There's still a couple of things happening there. A lot of stuff going on. Starting off with happening today, Thursday, we got Damon Dotson is over at the Botanical Center. We've talked about this show before. It's a great way to get in there and walk around, check out the Botanical Center, listen to some music. 6 p.m., $10 get you in the door there. The Monday Mourners are playing the IPR's monthly Studio One show. They're at the Des Moines Social Club in the Basement Bar, 7 p.m. tonight. That is free to get in there and check those guys out. That show is always a good time as well. And Jason Walsmith of the newly minted Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Nadas.
That's right.
The newest Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Famer is playing Confluence Brewery at 7 p.m. tonight. No cover to get down there to give him a congratulations. Maybe buy him a beer.
He's always fun to just be around.
He is. He's a great guy. Moving on to Friday, the NOLA Jazz Band, one of my favorite live acts in town. They're playing the Des Moines Social Club as well. They'll also be in the basement. 5:30 p.m., $7 to go check those guys out. Courtney Krause, we're going to talk about her in a little bit here coming up as well, but she's playing Mixology at the Science Center on Friday. 6 p.m., $12 for one of those. Have you guys been to Mixology? I know you guys have been to the Zoo Brew a couple of times. Mixology is a really good time. It's a great chance to kind of get in and wander around the Science Center without having, I mean, I love kids. They're great, but it's also nice to kind of be able to check it out without having to deal with the crowds once in a while. And to have a drink in your hand is always a great way to kind of kick an event up a notch. $12 for that on Friday. Max Wellman is singing the hits of Sinatra with the Des Moines Big Band over at Noche. 2 shows for that, 7 and 9 p.m. Last I checked, there were a couple of tickets available for both showings. $25 for that. That's always a great chance to hear Max sing. Exactly right. Nico Case is in town playing at Hoyt Sherman Place tomorrow, 8 p.m. The original ticket prices for those were $30 to $60. I just checked Ticketmaster. Tickets are still available through the resale, ranging from $26 to $90 for those. So you can, in fact, get tickets for those if you want to go see Nico tomorrow. Moving on to Saturday, the Iowa Blues Challenge Finals are happening. 6 solo acts, 3 bands, including my good friends, the Other Brothers, are playing.
Nice.
They're at the Des Moines Social Club, 4:30 p.m. It's $15 to get in. $10 for Central Iowa Blues Society members. There is, of course, still time for you to go to the CIBS website and become a member now. Save yourself some money that way.
There you go.
Gina Gedler is over at Noche on Saturday singing Bette Midler. That's going to be at 7 p.m. $20 for that show as well. I believe there's also a 9 o'clock show for that for the same price, too. The Scott Charleston Trio is playing with Scott Smith up at Chuck's. 7 p.m. No cover to get up there. Have yourself a big plate of pasta or some pizza and listen to some great music. Courtney Krause is back. I love the way these names work together. Courtney Krause, Brooke Strauss, and Sarah Routh are all playing at Woolies.
Oh, nice.
That is Courtney Krause's album release party. This has been an anticipated album. Her first album was fantastic. Came out about 4 years ago. This is a follow-up. I'm looking forward to hearing this. I've heard a couple of singles, and it's tremendous. 8 p.m., $10 to get in the door there. Take a few extra bucks and buy yourself a copy of the CD. Finally, on Sunday, the Community Jazz Center Youth Jam Session is over at Java Joe's, 2 p.m. No cover to go down there. Take a horn, play along. The Buttercow Blues Band is playing with R.J. Michaud and Malcolm Wells over at Snooze Hill Winery. This is, like I said, one of your last chances to get out there and check out the wineries before they close up for the season.
Right.
2 p.m., no cover for that. And finally, Josh Sinclair playing at Brewhouse number 25 in Altoona, out on the patio. Enjoy the last bit of good weather. 6 p.m., no cover.
There you go. So the patio parties, again, they're still going on.
They are still going on.
They're getting harder and harder to find, though.
They are. There are still a few places that are going to milk the patios for as long as they can, and I hope they get another solid month out of it, but we'll see. But yeah, like the wineries especially, being very seasonal like they are, those are going to be closing up here pretty soon. This is your last, real few couple of chances to get out there and walk the winery grounds, hear some music, and enjoy the nice autumn weather.
But as you hinted at, all the big outdoor shows, they're pretty much done.
We're done. All of the big, obviously the fair wrapped up. We're done with all the big music festivals. So if you wanted to get out there and really spend a couple of days camping and listen to some local music, you get to wait till next season. But this is now that the actual festival season is done, now we're into look forward to 2019 season. So it never stops. It just changes modes a little bit.
Just change your focus.
Exactly right.
That works. All right, perfect. So now we know where the great music is happening.
I was going to say, still lots of great music out there to go listen to and go celebrate and support the blues we have here in Central Iowa this weekend.
Absolutely. I don't want to sound biased, but good luck to the other brothers. I'm rooting for those guys.
I see how it is.
No, I'm sure they'll do well.
Yeah, it's a fantastic show. So if you get down there and check this stuff out, because Iowa's always had a real strong blues tradition.
Yes, absolutely.
And this is a chance to showcase that.
And a great opportunity, to go on to a national showcase as
exactly,
well.
which we Iowa acts have always done very well at over in Memphis at the finals. So
all right, we'll look forward to it.
See what happens. We'll find out next week when
all right,
we
guys.
learn more. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, sir. All right, it's